and welcome to Overdrive. I'm Shireen Bhan. Over the next 30 minutes, we tell you everything that you want to know from the world of motoring. But let's start things off with Sirish. You know him for his rallying exploits and his love for hip-hop music, so no wonder then that the man loves SUVs. But does the Mercedes' latest new offering, the G-Wagon, push his buttons? Let's find out.
1979 was not a big year in the history of mankind. The village people in their tight leather pants were at the top of the charts with YMCA. The Soviet Union was in the thick of the Cold War with the USA. The Shah of Iran got booted out by revolutionaries. And in India, Charan Singh took over from Morarji Desai while Golmaal was at the top of the Bollywood charts. I was 1 year old, still in my diapers, and that's when Mercedes-Benz launched the G-Wagon. And now, 32 years later, the G-Wagon comes to India. And 32 years later, the G-Wagon looks just the same. The Glandon wagon was born in 1972 as a light, go-anywhere military vehicle designed for the German army. With its rugged body-on-frame construction, four-wheel drive, and true go-anywhere ability, it was no surprise that a civilian version went on sale in 1979. Since then, over 200,000 G-Wagons have been hand-built at the Magna Steyr factory in Austria for the UN and luminaries like the Pope. The boxy, straight-edge styling, a hangover from its military roots, sets the G-Wagon apart from today's curvy soft-roaders that Bollywood loves so much. But because the G-Wagon is such an iconic design, it has been copied all over the world. So while the uninitiated may mistake this for a Sumo or even a Trax, this is not the G-Wagon's fault. The last time I saw door handles like this, I think I was driving the Trax. It might be the 1970s on the outside, but inside it's properly modern, and anybody who's used to a Mercedes interior over the past 15 years will feel comfortable and at home. It feels solid, like it's been hewn from a block of granite, but it also feels old. The doors, for instance, they require a firm shut, and there's this old school metal on metal clank that I haven't heard in 20 years. And then you lock the door. Listen to that. That sounds like the bolts falling into place in an old Swiss bank locker. This actually feels like a vault. It is so well built and so well put together. But there are of course more compromises. These cup holders, I can't understand what's with these cup holders. And then there's the small matter of space. Small being the key word. But while the G-Wagon will only sit four, they will be comfortable. The seats are well padded with coolers and adjustable lumbar support, and the driving position is high and lofty. A reversing camera is also standard equipment, a must-have since the door-mounted spare ruins your rear view. The G55 AMG is obviously the top-of-the-line G-Wagon, and it gets this insane engine. A 5.4-litre V8 supercharged engine making 507 horsepower and a freaking 700 Newton meters of torque. This is just mad. It's stupid. This is stupidly fast, I say, stupid. And I love it. Nothing this old has any right to be this fast or sound this incredible. Back in the day, this is how SUVs were built. It has a simple steel body drawn with a ruler, mounted onto a hard-as-nails ladder frame chassis. It has solid axles front and rear, and honest-to-God metal springs. No air suspension nonsense. And it is the only production car in the world with 3 locking differentials. Just engaging the transfer case is enough for it to go through deserts that SUVs today cannot traverse. Then you can engage the center differential, Then if you want to go straight up a mountain, you can engage the rear differential. And if you want to pull out a tank stuck in a sandpit, you can engage the front differential. The G-Wagon has a reputation of being among the best, if not the best off-roader in the world. But in that respect, the AMG has a bit of a self-defeating proposition. It's shot with these massive 19-inch high-performance road tires. So instead of risking the only G55 AMG in the country, what we're going to show you is what we could have done if we had snow around Pune. For something this old, Mercedes and AMG engineers have done a damn good job of stiffening the body and cutting down on body roll. But there is still an appreciable amount of roll. And though the handling on the road is good enough, it's no patch on modern SUVs today. The ride too, it's ponderous, it is stiff, and the heft and the solidity, while it gives you a sense of reassurance on the road, it can get tiresome after a while. Especially since the steering has 5,000 turns lock to lock. Seriously, how cool is the G-Wagon? Now there'll be a million reasons why you should not buy a G-Wagon. But if you've got petrol in your veins, oh, this thing is so intoxicating. Now, obviously, because it's the G55 AMG with the AMG engine and those wheels and all the addenda, it costs quite a bit. It costs Hey, no, Sandeep, where's the press kit, man? It can't be this.
1.1 crores.
No, man, you're kidding.
Nope, 1.1 crores ex-showroom.
1.1 crores? 1.1 crores for that? It can't be, man. It can't be. You serious?